Hi everyone, this is Don Wilkins, developer of Stellar Tactics. You probably recognize this area, it's Achmedius. This is where you end the prologue. Most of you have probably uh, purchased your FTL drive, as you can see here. You may have rearranged your characters into their various ship stations. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what you're going to find beyond the FTL point here, out in the universe. So once you have your FTL drive and once alpha is released, um, you basically approach any one of these FTL points in a system and you'll get an option to engage your FTL drive, which I'll do here.
FTL drive engaged.
Once you do that, you'll load into FTL Space. As you can see, FTL Space is a little bit different from system space in that you have a grid, and this grid basically represents every sector in the game, of which there are 10,000 sectors, and each sector contains a number of planetary systems, and each system contains a number of planets and locations that you can explore, space stations, ground mission locations, things of that nature. So here, I'm going to go ahead and select a system for us to approach, and we'll head off to that system and see what we can find. That looks pretty good. This is Achmedius, fully rendered in the universe, on the FTL map, and every one of these planets is one of the planets you could have visited. This one in particular is a planet you probably recognize, and all the data, nodes, and the value of the scan data that you probably scanned as you explored Achmedius. Those are all ships flying around in the universe. Um, every one of those ships is on a mission of its own, whether it be trading or trying to find faction enemies, things of that nature. So let's go ahead and approach our selected system. There's a big difference on this map, and the difference is that instead of being limited to flying your ship, on the plane, the solar plane, you can fly up and down in anywhere you want. Um, Later, you'll be able to fly towards any one of these ships that you see, and if you want, you can, kind of uh, knock them out of FTL space, disable those ships, board them, and take them, scrap them, or whatever you want to do. It just depends on your faction and how you want to play the game. In other cases, there may be little skirmishes going on in space that you can approach, and you can take a side and either help or hinder any of the other factions and what they're doing. So this area isn't just going to be about flying around. You'll be able to actually, engage in battles and things of that nature while you're in FTL space. So here we are, we're approaching this system, and as we approach, the button changes to Enter System. And now you click on that, and you
FTL
drop
drive
out of FTL
disengaged.
space. And here we are in the system. Let's go check out this containment facility. Generally, when I'm traveling in star system space, I try to stay out of gravity wells, so gravity wells have a tendency to really slow down your speed. So here I've used my micro warp drive and I'm kind of skirting around the edges of this asteroid field and heading over towards that containment facility. Again, I really like to stay away from the gravity well of a planet, so I kind of skirt around the edges of it and get my ship into a position where I can approach the object, which I'll do here. And as we get closer to the station, the gravity well will knock us out of micro warp, so I'm going to just give my ship a little thrust, add a little afterburner. As you can see, the energy depletes with the afterburner over time. Get my ship into position where I can actually dock. There we go.
Request docking permission. Docking.
And here we are. My team's docked on this particular station. And I'll just go in here and explore it a little bit, take a look around. And that does not look so good. Looks like we're in combat. Looks like we have a few mutants here. Enemy turn. And now he's going to actually block that entry. So I'll move over a little bit. Yeah, let's use a hammer. The other enemy's blocked. I probably should have reloaded my weapons before I decided to explore this area, so that's going to be a little bit of wasted AP. Yep, this ammo's empty too. It's a big mistake, folks. Always reload your ammo after combat. Nice. Still blocked. Yeah, he's gonna run away. Alright. We'll just follow him over there. There we go. Just enough to take a shot. Oop, miss. Still running. Not far though. Alright, we queued up a couple attacks. He's dead. Let's take care of this guy. Just enough for 2 hits. There we go. Out of ammo. That's good. He's gonna level up. Okay, that's nice.
Okay, that was easier than I thought.
Skilled up with pistols there. Here we go. So we've got loot here, a little bit, trigger group, ammo, a little armor there. Nice. Ooh, shotgun trigger group. Alright, well, let's leave this area. We're not going to explore the whole thing. Alright, now we're back in space. Let's go ahead and choose a jump point. Our indicator shows that it's in that direction, and we'll head towards it. So one of the activities we have while you're traveling is scanning. And scanning is a way to earn a little bit of money. Each one of those nodes is actually a place where you'll be able to place a harvester, and you can kind of see, based on your skill, roughly what kind of minerals and other things are on those points. Sometimes when you're scanning, you'll find stations. Red generally means that there's some kind of a conflict zone where you can actually land and explore that location. So let's go ahead and engage our FTL drive.
FTL drive engaged.
And here we are back in FTL Space. That's all I have to show for now. I'd like to thank all of you for supporting Stellar Tactics.